Okay, give me a minute. Let me make sure everything's up and running. Yeah, my breaker just went out, or it blipped out for a minute. Which I was actually about to say, hey, I'm going to take a quick break because I need to use the bathroom and whatnot. And, yeah. We're back. Good. That's 7 hours I can download on the other computer, which I'm going to have to do. It's going to make me do all of this again. This conversation again, I think. Yep. We already went through that, so. But we're back. Looks like. See what happens. I'm probably gonna have to turn off the fan here in a minute.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Cause yeah, that was weird. It just like everything crashed out on me. I didn't think I had that much power going on, but I mean, I do have that fan going, so.
So Mather's all right.
That's good.
What's the map? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post just right. The people of Valisthea are going through it. The last thing they need is ungodly, and perhaps I can.
All right, we just killed off that Angel of Death. Cool. So, oh, we just have to look for them. Okay. I will be right back, guys, because I really do need to take a quick break and use the bathroom. So don't go anywhere. Hopefully, nothing breaks again. So I will be back here in a few minutes at most. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh. I really need to go. We really need to use the bathroom. That is the wrong guy. Screen. Whew, okay, we are back. We're good. Everything's back up and running. Nothing broke. I think. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice. No problem. We'll just be continuing on.
It's all right to touch him.
I want to check out this side quest. I want missing more side quests now.
Won't be long now, Martel. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
All. Fruits of her labor. All right, now we get to continue on. We'll finish up the side quest. I think then we can start doing the next main story quest. We saw kind of where the hunts are. I wonder if you can just... Yeah, I see that's where we need to go. Marks in region. It does say it. Does tell us that there's marks in that area. Cool. So I'm not like guessing, well, is it going to be here? It's going to tell me if there's a mark in that region. Does not mean I'm going to be able to get to that specific mark, and this next area I'm not going to. I have to go do that. The next quest before I can do anything else.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
It's gonna be like hot this entire weekend. I should take my car out and
So lucky though.
wash it.
gift from the backyard. For your service.
That's what I should do.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Yay, apples.
So much as a thank you. Well, you can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
That broom's
It is nice that like these side quests don't feel like they take forever. They're really well done. And again, this game looks fucking phenomenal. Again, remember I am on frame rate mode, so this is running 1440 and 60 frames roughly. It dips down. It does. There are people are like, well, it does dip down. I'm like, yeah, it dips down. It never goes below 30 in this mode. I guess the graphics mode is good and stays locked to 30.
The curse breakers send their thanks.
There hasn't been like any issues with them, so.
They were clearly very fond of Martel.
And that's a good thing.
Remembered her. After all these years, I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have
Yep.
died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
I'll turn the fan on again here in a little bit.
Like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Oh, cool. We leveled too. We are 26. Oh, of course, they're displays. They're not something you can eat. I think that's partially what makes like Clive a little more relieved, is now knowing that he didn't kill his brother. His brother's still alive and well, but he did fuck up a bit. I was halfway expecting Jill to be in the room. Oh, and writing these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels like we must suffer another two apart. I'm glad to hear the most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. Or should I say Whiteheart? No. You told me once how your chocobos sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Ambrosia's tracks. This is her old ones. There's a lot that we can find. All right, let's go. Oh wait, what was that? There's some stuff I'm... Oh, the patron whisper.
I hear there's trouble.
Let's go to that. I think that's something else that we have that we need to do. Oh, what do you got, Vivian?
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn?
By speaking to Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can now view the state of the realm. Really, Yoshi P? Really? And learn about the current going-ons in Valisthea. Revisit any of Ninetales' past lessons to take a deeper look at the relationships those individuals in Clive's orbit.
Of course.
The Grand Cast. Puppy Torgle. Margaret, and then it turns to Joshua. We haven't seen Mother in a while. It does, yeah. He was swallowed by the flames of the rampaging phoenix. Murdoch lost his life to the infernal icon's flames. Yep. Oh, wow. Night of Flames. Good man. Death and Defile, so it breaks open more. We know nothing of the Lord Commander. Cloak and Daggers, which gives us its hideaway. It just keeps getting more and more and more. There he is, Ultima. And then present day and all the connections.
Study it well, Clive.
The Iron Kingdom. Reinforcements, the Iron Crusade, to Drake's Breath. There's Rosalith. This is the March of Rosaria. It's showing all the army movements.
Very good.
Interesting. So we get to see a lot going on there. That's good to know. Kind of like the movements of everything going on.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Yes.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors across Twins to donate money to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree and the Hideaway's mess to view the current renown and accept any donations available.
You earned this.
And you don't go, your renown doesn't go away, it just keeps going up. So when we hit 100, it'll expand our
Come
renown,
again. I may have more for you.
which is awesome. I love that little mechanic right there.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Lots of wild chocobos out here.
Run like the wind.
I see where we need to go. We need to come over here.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
No, he would not have.
You? Nothing we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right. I heard you the first time.
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours for a price.
I'm gonna buy it. An
You won't
elixir.
be disappointed.
I wonder how we increase.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered.
Oh, really?
Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
We gotta be careful.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know,
How'd you get it?
but we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
That's one way of doing it.
Right.
Sorry, it's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well,
They're looking for
whoever
someone.
they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
Yes and no.
Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
We won't take the truck road. This is kind of a
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly
smaller
into the
pass.
path
I
of
don't want.
whoever or whatever lurks here.
I just don't. I'd rather not have embers down here. Oh shit, fallen. I like that. I have an idea. You're not gonna like it. Makes one of us. It's weird. So we've got our main villain. Ultima is our main villain in the overall scheme of the story. But what's Ultima after? Why does Ultima need Clive? You know, those are questions that need to be answered. I do want to get Judgment Bolt next. How much is that one? 2,300. Okay, I got a little bit. I can master a couple more of those. I haven't mastered any of my things. Actually, I want to do this. I need to get Limit Break up.
More of my mother's men.
Yeah, Black Shields are directly under the Queen. They're former Queen of Rosaria. I can't wait for Rio to go live so I can watch some of his stuff, but I'm not going to get to watch it like live.
Clive.
Someone died.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel.
Yeah?
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield present.
I love it. I love how much we can do. All right, cool. We can level up our limit break one.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
All right, well, here we go. I gotta get this item real quick, just in case it's like a potion. I don't, since we haven't been able to increase anything, I don't want to use my stuff. Because we don't know what it takes to increase it. Oh, it feels so good. I will have to turn that off. I gotta give it like an hour. Death. Gonna be a lot of dead people.
Found her.
God damn.
This was my mother's doing.
Can we kill the bitch already?
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know.
Because she's a
I
bitch.
never truly understood her. But this...
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
The more and more they.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Yeah, the more and more we deal with the mother, the more and more I just like. Initially, is like
approaching Buick Bridge.
I'm like, she's a bitch. I can't wait till she gets her up and comings. But now I just want to actually put the sword in her. I want to make it slow and twist it.
That'll do, girl.
That's like how much she's getting to me. Is I just want to take that sword and just like slowly push it into her and twist. Like, I don't want it to be nice. I want her to know.
This is no time to ride.
Oh, it was a devil crab. You need to hurry up.
Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. Looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Alright, bros, get out of here. I'm about to murk some people.
Have mercy.
Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, good enough, Roger.
Fuck off.
Hang the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
More than likely not.
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Oh yeah. Now we have 3 bars. We'll be able to get 1 more bar after this.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Probably over here.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Really, guys?
Or not.
You think you're safe? I got AP to get.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
No way.
Blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
No way. You were... I thought you died.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Sir Wei.
Sir Wade.
Holy shit, Wade survived?
We can speak inside.
Holy cow, Wade survived. I guess Tyler didn't. He was injured. And we didn't kill them. We just beat the shit out of them. That's good to know. We didn't murk them. I mean, I murked them, but...
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
Hold on, where's...
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know.
Oh, so she had another kid. Great, we have a half-brother.
Power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host.
Great, Mom had another kid.
Perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Wade's alive. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure Tyler is not. Tyler was pretty injured and was probably not able to.
And let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
We'll show him as much mercy as...
Let's go, Wade.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan.
He was
changed a bit.
He's willing to fight them to the bitter end.
The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good.
Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
All right, let's do this. Various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Okay, cool.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
So we get fourth party members that will just stay.
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
I went to go and try and do a thing. People, you need to go.
Come along now.
All right, Ambrosia.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
They don't attack with like more than groups of 6. All right,
What is it now?
let's kill these guys.
I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
All right.
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
You swear what? Swear it.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm
Where are you? Where? Fuck it, Dragoon.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point.
Oh yeah.
That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Bring it.
occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Yeah, whatever. Whatever, Dragoon. As long as they don't do that stupid Mirage dive, we're fine. Using crafting, cool. New items. New things we can make. All right.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
We'll have to make a move against her.
The nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As
Yes, we must.
Have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
It sucks. Yeah, it looks like Tyler did not make it. I mean, Tyler was injured, so I don't think he was able to, but I'm so glad Wade made it. Some happiness to this stuff. It reminds me while we're doing this.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Give me a second.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
Oh, holy
Or
cow.
the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
We're gonna
If
do...
there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Oh, okay. Hey, Tiki, if you're around, it looks like I'm gonna need those files. Those emotes are going to have to be, they have to be less than a megabyte big. So you're going to have to downscale them a little bit when you get the chance. Yeah.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
He's coming in here with an axe, too.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Uncle's gonna have a heart attack here.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
The uncle's crying.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy.
It's got me going. Yeah, think about this. It's been 18 years.
Always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me.
It is. Fucking Yoshi P. I know he's not the director, he's the producer, but he knows how to get his people to create a story.
A favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
He mourns his nephew and he hates.
The kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But Uncle.
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
He mourned his nephew, so anyone stating, yeah, he's going to be the first one to walk in there and just murk them, because you don't use that name in front of him.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you?
He's so excited, and
since becoming viceroy in Annabella,
he's so like, yeah.
Side, but
he's got like true reasons to be how he is, and I actually respect that.
No, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
He mourns for his brother. He mourns for Clive's
If it's
dad.
a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
I love that we've got the Final Fantasy music going here.
Though, is all this about you being Sid? You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
God, you're... Yeah, I already feel it. I already feel it. They gave us heartstrings, showing us how much his uncle loves Clive and how much he mourned for the loss of him and his brother.
Go on. She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
What are you thinking, Jill?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice.
You kind of had no other choice, Jill.
Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And you do.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Would you two just fucking kiss already?
Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now,
That's fucking
the journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
foreshadowing and fucking red flags everywhere. You never say that before you go on a mission. That's like being an ace pilot and your significant other sits there and goes, when you come back, I'll make you your favorite meal. That just means you're going to die. Yeah, what could go wrong? That's fucking, oh yeah, well, we're screwed. It's like the other day I'm seeing they're on the phone with one of the stores and they're like, yeah, it's been pretty quiet. I'm like, why would you say that? And then all their phones just start blowing up. People start calling. I'm like, you did this to yourself. But yeah, no, it's like if you're in a mecha series, if you have a significant other or lover in a mecha series, and they sit there and say this phrase, I'll make you your favorite meal, or they will cook you anything, even if they think it. I've got 3 different examples I can prove on this one. You're probably dead. The first example, Roy Folker from the original Robotech / Macross, because his wife says, good hunting, your favorite, I'll make you some of that great salad you love. He died. Char's counterattack, pilot of the faux new Gundam. Her husband comes out and he's like, hey, I'm gonna make you your favorite meal when you get back. She dies. Evangelion. Character's sister, one of the pilot's sisters, like, I should make him his favorite meal. He died. Seriously, don't ever be a mecha pilot and have someone that sits there and goes, I'll make you your favorite meal. You're dead.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this
There are so many red flag sayings you just don't say.
What will it be today?
There are days that we are slow at work, and I will sit there and I will keep my mouth shut. I will do everything I can not to even think the phrase, man, it's kind of slow today, because I know the moment I say that, fucking it gets busy.
True-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
There's phrase. Yeah, you can't even think it. The moment you think it, it's done. It's over. You get slammed.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands
I would
to the
actually
west
personally
of
say it when I'm bored at work.
its church does. But this is
When
a
I was
pragmatic approach
at
to state
certain
religion employed
with
by the
other
Roman
things, like when I was
Empire
a
to manipulate
mechanic, I'd be like,
masses.
man, it's fucking slow today, and everyone look at me and go, really? I'm like, I'm bored.
Crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the
Yeah,
name
it's been
implies,
quiet
the
today.
Orthodox
Oh my
Church
god, that is like a
follows
death
the
sentence
seed,
for
and they do
anywhere.
not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill wash tubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some
Interesting
80
that
years
they
ago,
would-
in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime.
What, Tiki?
Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Hey, you'll have work before you know it.
The Mother Crystal
And like I said, I'll be paying you for the
worship
for the
and their
emotes
gateway to the continent.
and those phrases.
The holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Should be good. I want to make... Oh. That's got a plus next to it. What is this going to give me?
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
You got a very young voice for how you look.
He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down.
Sorry, that's the 14 in me. I see a plus
It's like he's lost
on a
his
side
spark,
quest.
you know?
Immediately, I'm like, that
Barely got
unlocked
enough
something.
fire
I
in his
need
brain
it.
to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Yeah, let's do this.
Fine.
Zoom in, enhance. Yes, I know.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're running, you're like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, I still need to find all of the this, and then you see that plus, you're like, that's what I need to do. Yeah, we should, you, Dre, myself, we should actually look at what plus quests he needs to do, specifically for flight. Hell, we can just pick him up and take him to some of those Aether Currents in Heaven's Ward, but only the quests that he needs to unlock flight, I think, are the only ones we should, like, kind of push him towards. Otherwise, be like, hey, you know, don't worry about this.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
He's not a monster. He's Torgal. And he'd take a liking to you.
I've done, like, a decent amount. I think I'm missing a few, but that's for things I just never cared to unlock. Like, personally, didn't care to unlock. Like, one of his, he's got to get rank up.
What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
Is getting his rank up so he can get a room and get some more stuff, get hunts unlocked. Because I think hunts would be great.
I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
You're a blacksmith. We need you focused.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
No.
All right. We're going.
This is to unlock some more, some new equipment stuff.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse.
And we need to fix it.
It will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
You said we should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him.
Oh, excuse me.
To help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Yeah, you know, any 14 player that's playing this, they see that plus mark, they're like, I need to do that. That's important. I need to do that side quest.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it.
Everyone else is like, why is that side quest got a plus on it?
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels.
Damn.
Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
So we gotta find this guy somewhere, huh?
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
All right, so we're going to Care Northern.
We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
All right, let's go get that hunt real quick. As long as we don't talk to Jill, we're safe to like travel about and do stuff. Hi, Moogle. Called Dozmare. It's a B rank. Okay. Sierra Nova Westgate. Where are my other ones real quick? I just want to make sure. Clearview, Broken Hill, so we're going to Sierra Nova. That's North Reach. Long Swing. here? Think it would be here? There's the dragon's area for you. So somewhere over here, right? Well, until we figure out where it is.
Run like the wind.
It feels like it didn't take. Let's go back to the hunt board, because I feel like I'm missing something there. It doesn't let you just, like, select them, so... I think we just have to go find it. I just want to make sure, because I can go to Sierra Novant, but... So we're looking at Dozemare. Okay, so we need to go to the West Gate in Sunbreak. That's the north. It's probably here, so we probably need to come here first. We need to go to Lost Wing and then come down. I think that's what we need to do.
Good day to you.
That makes sense to me. Okay, yeah, that's right. We're going through Cutter's Gate. So these aren't like marks that you can pick up. They're just there. You just get the hint of where they are, and you have to go find them. Which is fun.
Run like the wind.
We have our chocobo, so we can actually make it through things a little bit faster. And these are 13, so I'm not gonna worry about the arachnids. It says the West Gate, and the West Gate would be closer to over here. If I'm looking at the map right, it should be over closer to here.
Don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Yeah, it's gotta be over here. In this bigger area. There we go. There it is. 10,000? Holy shit.
Other work will have to wait. Vogel, look sharp.
Oof. I'll just flames to reverse you real quick. From here.
Nice try.
Damn it, I didn't get off. 4, 5, 4. Nope, nope, nope.
To me, boy.
There we go. It's dead now. Give me 10K. Also gave me Scarlet. It's a purple material. Interesting. Okay, I'm just making sure our...
Boy. Could that be our man? Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but...
Fucking happy.
Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Yeah, I do agree on
Treaty
that
leather.
one.
Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
All right. Sorry, I was checking Twitter on some stuff.
Mood.
Let's go ahead and clear that hunt off too, because I think I have to. Oh no, I do need to go because I have 100 renown now, so we can now increase.
That monster's taken quite a liking to me.
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
Bloody busybodies, the both of you.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
Yeah, he's treated the leather and everything. It makes him. He's got good work,
He
but
said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
all right, time to charge my controller because I knew this would happen.
Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish.
So it's like a layering metal.
Even finer than I thought.
I've never thought of that with leather.
I'll take your word
If
for
that
it.
would work.
Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy.
Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see, and his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor, and again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for...
So pretty much what he's doing, what we call Damascus, is when you layer steel. So you take two different types of steel and you kind of layer them one on top of the other, and then you start forging and folding. And what you're doing is you're layering it in a certain way that makes the steel stronger.
Expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for, and that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
So, and that's great. That gets our blacksmith out of his funking. Probably gives us some new recipes.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Yay! Blacksmith's Blues. And we leveled. Drake Slayer's belt design. Nice. So this is how we unlock all of these. So we'll find more things for him to unlock.
Clive.
Like all of our blues and everything. We're currently using 11 bolt. I don't think any of these are good enough. Diablade 2, yeah, it's still not better than 11. I need Electrum, which I need from a hunt. Interesting. And it creates a purple. So I need to go hunt some monsters. Okay. Where are we on equipment? Or on... Okay. I need 2300 because I really do want that. What does this one do? Oh, that's the... Okay. I don't know if that's better than... I kind of like having the Thunder Crash.
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't
Have like
talking about
one
destroying
strand of
Blake's breath,
hair. It's driving me insane.
were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me.
All right. So my heart rate might drop down to nothing because I gotta charge my phone or from my watch.
And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside
Let's see what happens.
Always.
It's charging. It might keep it at 88. I'm okay if it keeps it there because
We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
I need my watch to charge up right now. In fact, what we'll do is, where's the BPM? We're going to turn that off for now. Here we go. Let's do this unless it says, you know, otherwise. If it says, you know, I might lose some stuff, I'll go back and do that side quest. Boiling Sea. By the end of this, someone's going to be dead. I don't like it.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
That's a smart idea.
I'm fine.
No, you're starting to fucking turn to stone.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
You cannot exhaust yourself, fucking Jill. Don't do this. We've seen what happens to bearers and dominants. The more they use their powers, they become cursed and they become stone.
There she is.
I'm not gonna have a statue for a waifu.
The Iron Kingdom's mother crystal.
Drake's breath.
We have a potential of another icon fight in here, so.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency.
Mm-hmm.
Allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Fire and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut. They're all panic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Goddamn hornets. I'm just worried that I'm going to see one of them say final sting. And all I'm going to do is panic.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Oh, great. So we're going after this mother crystal because we know Titan's going to be waiting for us. And we'd rather not deal with Titan yet. No. Ah.
To me, boy.
The old arboretum's just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from
Cool, we got a Minotaur main from that. Fucking... We're dealing with, like, aether-flooded Minotaurs now? Ugh. That's atrocious. I'm so scared now. I just got purple item? What did I just get? I didn't really see because I saw something pop up. What's the one? Oh, aerial blast. Oh, wait. No, I wanted the... I didn't have... I forgot that. Oh, this looks like a marble.
Look at this place. What a mess.
This is a marble. This literally screams marble.
Wait.
It's turned.
Nothing a shelter for his area can't handle. Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of his wall.
Believe me, I need him. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Oh. Down here. Okay. Alright. It's almost dead. There we go. It was like so close to dead.
Press on.
Yes.
I fucking had to fight another marble. That gives me anxiety, guys. Watch is already at 50% good.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Well, I mean, there's an aether flood, so...
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
So why is this place shaking up like it is? Okay. We're good now. Yeah, Flames of Rebirth is really good to have, so... Since it does good damage, but also heals.
Is there no other way across?
Doesn't look like it. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. I'm still here. We're just adjusting. Alright. Sorry, I just want to make sure everything's all good to go here. Adjusting. I need to use the bathroom. My controller just fell. Oops. Let's go right there. I think that's good. I need to stand for a little bit. So we should be good. Whew.
Quickly, before it melts.
This is going to be close.
Oh, but he went live now. Come on, Jill.
Let's not do that again.
No, let's not.
All right, we're back to it. Yeah, I know, right?
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
That bomb's about to explode. Both those bombs are about to explode. I'll take them committing suicide.
We aren't going this way.
Shit.
Let's look for another path. Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
You say that, but I see a lot more of this area to go through.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
We're just gonna do this. Fuck it. God damn. I'm standing again right now, guys. My legs are starting to get a little restless, so I need to do the standing thing. Okay, where are we going? This way. Okay. Thank you, Torgal. Oh god, that's an arena. This is the mini boss. Here we go. Oh, it's Fafnir. It's a lava Fafnir.
The demons, but they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Get down. There we go. Okay. Oh. Ow, that hurt.
To me, boy. Good, I'll wager.
Gotcha. Got him. Stay down. Okay. Oh, damn. God, I can't wait to get all the other fucking icons so I can actually start doing things. Holy shit, this is...
not. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Here.
Yeah. I feel you, Jill.
Comric by the handmaidens' living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Okay, we know Rio's live. I'm actually gonna pause real quick. I want to see where I am here. Says 3, but I don't believe it. Let's go with it. God, they're wearing all that, and it's fucking probably like 150 degrees in there. That's a lot of wool clothing for being inside a fucking volcano.
Lady Marley, it's me. By the mother. Jill, it can't be.
Well, it can be.
It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
Worst part is I'm walking around because I just need to be standing right now. I've been sitting for so long today. Stream's been technically going on for 10 hours, even though I had to reconnect like 2 hours ago. 2.5 hours ago.
I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me.
You gotta do some workout while I'm standing.
I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now.
Oh boy.
Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please.
He's dead.
You deserve better than this.
He's going to
a
die.
Long and happy life, promise me.
She's totally dead. Here.
I'll live if you
promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive.
All right, here we go.
We're nearly at the comrade.
All right.
So we're gonna have a boss fight.
It's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Guess what, guys? Tornado. Now we get to start murdering all these guys. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm standing here as we play.
How many of them are there?
Too many.
Ow! You know what, asshole? Here, take this. Those big guys are no joke. Hey, boys. Got 1,000. What can I get now? I need 2,000 to master that one. Can upgrade that one. Need 2300. We're just going for the 2300 there. Like all the icon abilities have like 2 upgrades. They have an upgrade and then a master. Increases the range. Distance. Number of lock-ons. We're actually going to do that one real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and do that one. And then increase my range. Good. Gotta spend some AP every once in a while. Because otherwise I'll forget to spend the AP and then I'm going to be like, oh shit, I have all this AP.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, and you must face yours.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Checking your thing. Give me a second. Huh. I wonder how long that's been paused. There, we're good. Let's go.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Oh. Still tag me on that one? That's bullshit. Okay, they're all dead. I'm not full healed, but that's fine. None of them gave me potions, so we're good. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Oh crap, what are they summoning? What are they doing? They're trying to get, like, pretty much the crystals are eating away the ether furthest way up to close to them. Eventually what's going to happen is things are just going to be dead. Dead victims? Dude, don't you know anything about sacrifice? You don't sacrifice dead things. God damn. Who taught you that? Could we have waited till we at least killed some of them before you screamed out his name, Jill?
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders, fought your wars, all to protect the children you took, just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend. Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
You
The
murdered
penance paid,
people. That's what you did.
just as the Holy Mother wills it!
Oh, I can't wait to put a sword in you.
Abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
Now!
Right.
The shadow of Ifrit. Well, not the shadow of Ifrit, but Ultima's proxy, essentially. You need to be careful, Jill.
Remember how it felt?
There we go. Almost. You're not quite there yet, Clive.
Why can't I do it? Please, just once.
We've entered limit break.
She won't be able to hold that lava back forever. Better make this quick.
Yep. He's not quite able to fully do what he needs to do.
Guess we're all ready. Give me thunder! That's better. Help me, boy. Come on. To me, boy.
Alright. I gotta approach this smartly. Alright, what are you doing?
Damn it.
Oh, she's doing diamond dust.
All right. I won't take long.
How about you don't do that?
That's better. To me, boy.
God damn. God damn it, I wasn't close enough. Bullshit that I dodged that one.
Well done, Tom. I needed that.
The fuck is this?
Thanks, boy.
Oh no, this is living liquid. So it's swapping between Ifrit, a dragon, and I don't know the dog.
To me, boy. Give me thunder. Come on.
It does. I'm not hitting it. Damn it. Oh my god. There we go. Holy shit, that thing was kicking my ass. Thing was kicking my ass. Probably doesn't help that I'm standing and playing instead of being in a relaxed state. So I could focus on that. I was in a different state. Holy cow. That was a good fight. That was a rough fight. Okay, I need to find out how I increase my healing.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
She stayed as her dominant too long. Or not. She stayed as the icon too long.
Here. Use this.
%, Clive, though, needed to pull Ifrit out. There's another mother crystal down.
Are you watching, Sid? We're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father.
I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Good for Jill. Yeah, she's. I mean, you figure for 13 years, at least, probably not 13 years, but at least 10 years.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
She's been a dominant and been having to use her powers for the Iron Blood.
This was a sin.
It's
for which
not
I
a
had
good
to
thing.
atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
And we need to get the fuck out because it's about to go down, and we're in a volcano that the fire crystal might have been like holding it back from erupting. We should probably get the fuck out. I'm just saying. Yeah, we need to go. We need to go fast.
Clive, look.
What?
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
It's showing Ifrit again. It's got more of the icons there.
We need to leave.
Agreed.
I think the hooded is, it's not just Clive, it's fragments of Ultima.
And now you keep yours.
Well, that's 2 crystals down. Legacy. Meanwhile, Joshua.
This way, Your Grace.
Because we just destroyed another crystal, that means Ultima's trying to get strong. Is getting stronger. He can't hold him.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive.
Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
That's a little peddler girl from earlier.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again.
Oh, you can see the dark
Why
crystal
now,
right there.
After 5 years of silence, I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your grace.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all.
We can see that the crystal in his chest.
Like a
That's
river flowing to
that's
the
where he's
sea.
got Ultima sealed. So Ultima is
Or
sealed
master
at this
flame,
current moment.
perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the
But
darkness.
with
More and more
how
use their
Joshua
homes
just
to the
reacted
Blight
there,
and
that
set
means
out
every
in
single
search of
time we
sanctuary,
destroy a crystal,
while
Ultima
others
is
lose
going
their
to get
fortunes
stronger.
to the Dalmekian levies and leave to
Or
find new livelihoods.
it's going to make the icons weaker. Which means
What is it that
Joshua's
you seek
power
in the
to
Dominion,
keep
Your Grace?
Ultima sealed will diminish.
Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice.
I'm having some spikes right now, so give me a minute.
As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now,
there we go.
The bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free.
So, okay, so the second theory is right. That means the more we destroy the mother crystals, the weaker the icons are going to start getting.
I do not yet know the answer to that question.
And probably one of the things to point on this would be
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while.
the icons get
We can return by the
weaker
Dalmekian
based
trail
off of
once you have
the
recovered your strength.
crystals. Meaning,
I
if
realize
the
your
crystal
duty
still
is
has plenty of
pressing.
aether around
If your
it
health should
to
fail.
gain, it keeps its abundance of strength. But when it's not around a crystal that has an abundance of aether left, it starts reducing its strength. Which is why Garuda, you know, the big thing is Garuda was taking up all the aether around her while we were fighting her. That means Garuda was much weaker because she didn't have a crystal near her, and she was just draining the aether of the land. Which is probably why all these other, like Shiva, being able to transform to Shiva and everything is going to be easier for them while they're closer to the crystal, but when they're further away, they don't stay in those forms very long because it's too much of a drain on the body.
The
army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain
Which is
the Isles of Ark has failed
smart
yet
on
again.
the primates, the icons, because they need that body to as a source. But if there's a crystal nearby, they can use that instead of the body. But they still have it takes a toll on the body because of how it is, because you're altering yourself. I got them lower brains going. Fucking Poprick's like, I don't give a fuck. I want Sid.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap.
We can
Republican
put the watch back on.
soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
Man, Titan fucking calling them out.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Oh, the bitch is here.
Is that the Emperor's?
And her new kid.
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka? What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
Oh, the bitch is there.
Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation.
She did it because her husband said, do it. We don't need...
Shocking news.
What?
Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name.
Fuck her, she's the stain.
In return,
God,
I
I'm
leave
so...
Sanbreque in your capable hands.
Oh.
Your Imperial Majesty.
I want to kill her so badly. I want to kill her so badly. The only reason I say that is because I know my mother would never have treated me like that. Never.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sambrec. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
She wants to get rid of all the dominance. She wants to get rid of all the dominance. And bears. She wants it no magic. Like, I respect that, but she's still a bitch. I want to kill her.
Something must be wrong.
I don't want to kill the half-brother. He's done nothing wrong. He's an innocent in this entire endeavor. After the storm. Oh, I got a letter. An apple a day. So you would be proud. Okay. My Lord Marquise. Oh, wait. Let's claim the Dominion. I don't trust that. I need healing.
Is it business or pleasure?
It's business.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
I don't know what you're talking about. You have more than enough skill.
You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much.
Hunting down bears.
Like Karen's a bitch, but I respect her.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Sure.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine.
You know what I didn't do? Go
Fantastic.
Adjust.
Thank you.
So,
go do my thing.
Dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a
Get my
favourite
renown
among
up.
the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violence. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses.
That's right, yeah.
Perhaps. One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
I'm not going to prioritize that one. We know we need to go to Martha's Rest for that one, so. We've got some more side quests, so we're going to pick them up. I think we're going to start doing some side questing for a little bit before we continue on MSQ.
Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway.
I agree.
You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course not.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear?
Listen, I'm a degenerate, but I'm not a pervert.
In Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need
I'm just saying, I'm just
to take this
being
receipt
honest.
and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. One bolt of blue and one of red. I expect them both.
Cool. So we can do these quests.
They said they'd give us new clothes.
We're working on it, okay? Do we have a... It looks like we have new hunts. Bench. We do. Gerhardt. And Severine. North Sorrows. And West Rhiannon's. Okay.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? You off then?
No, I don't
Welcome
need
the
to.
Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Okay, 135 is the next one. So I don't have to come back here to do it. I just need to be at that renown, and it unlocks. All right, so we just got a new. With each precision dodge. Interesting. So that's quest 2. Quest 1's over here. So let's come to Martha's Rise because we need to do this quest. See what the frick's going on. We've got some time, so we don't need to worry about. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have Jill with me. Yeah, I don't. Okay.
Don't we?
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Okay.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Oh, what do you have?
What are you after?
Platinum sword. Ooh. I wonder if we can build something better. We did hit to get the ability to, or there was new things to make. So We might actually, we'll go make some stuff here soon, but first things first.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
We want to go do some stuff. I mean, I still am missing like so many different icons. I really want to run Bahamut over Rama. Now I do want to run Judgment Bolt though, so I know later on we can have some fun with stuff.
Safe. Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Just need to hit them once and let the lightning kill them. Good, that gives me that side quest. Unwanted Violet. Cool.
I better get this.
Alright. Our next area is up here. We're doing this one. We need to talk to the Draper up here and get our stuff from the Draper. It's right over there. Okay.
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Bolt of blue, bolt of red.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here.
Well, okay.
They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe?
Oh, you're going to go do this thing? Shit. Now that I have a chocobo, this
Fly, Ambrosia.
traversing is so much nicer. Level 21 raptors, okay. I'm not too worried. I'm 28, so I'm not worried about it.
That damn bird's
Straight
a
home
menace.
now.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
What's going on
Who's
here?
gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're going to be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you
I
hanged.
want to punch this guy so badly.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Boklad, would you?
I am, but, did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it.
Yeah, you're...
Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Oh. Unfortunately for you, your killer is not prepped and ready for me. Simple as that. He was not prepped and ready for moi.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure on certain things. How long have I been? Jesus, I've been live for 11 hours today. Fuck. And I'm not like quitting anytime soon either. The worst part about it.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not
It's not
kindness
always
of
bandits, it's just
Valisthea,
usually
you'd be buying
bandits.
your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle.
Well, thank you.
Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
How's that done then?
Cool. So now we can come back here. I see a plus mark. There's a plus quest we gotta do. We're doing this before we go and do anything with the infirmary.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
That I did.
I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilit of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which...
I love that.
Which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
White continental silk.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
That we were.
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Hooray, we're done with that quest. $30. God damn it. I have to be at 35 for the next renown. This should put me up there though.
Hunting down bearers, stringing. Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvelous. Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
You literally have to boil out the poison for this to work.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
If it's purple.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but never have I tasted anything.
So it's one of those,
fine.
the taste initially is horrible, but the aftertaste makes you go, man, this is actually not too bad.
Welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's Stew sits before everyone in the hideaway.
Maybe find a different
single mouthful,
food.
and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Maybe not that one, you know, just saying. I do have a plus somewhere around. It's down there. Okay, found it.
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
Aha, see? Platinum sword right there.
Should last you a good while. You can thank me later.
Can make the platinum belts. I can't do these yet. I gotta find that hunt.
So No scratches, all right? Should last you a good while. You can thank me later. Do my best work.
Here we go. So now we have some upgrades right now. All right. I see that plus. We gotta go do the plus. This is gonna unlock something. Recipes, extra items, something. I need to increase my item count though, on how many potions and high potions I can have.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
Yes.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
I completely forgot to load something up.
But of course.
Let me at least get my daily crystals for Honkai.
Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowwise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
All right. So we gotta go here. So I wonder what I'm looking for. Well, like I kind of know what I'm looking for, but
stay sharp.
I'm wondering what this unlocks. That's what I was thinking, because I'm seriously still 4 and 3. 4 potions, 3 high potions. I would really like to increase one of those by 1. Because that living flame fucking kicked my ass.
All right, Sid.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
You know, that's what I really would like to have is more actual healing. I know we don't get a ton, which I'm fine with.
Bushes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morganbeards. You deserve a rest.
Hi, how's it going? What are you doing?
Size a goblin's alley. What this goblin? He certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Oh, fuck. Nope, nope. All right, they're dead.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well go. There's something familiar about this scent.
Oh, and there's a treasure chest over here. Goblin coin. Huh, interesting.
Hopefully this will be enough.
I just really would like to increase how many healing items I can have right now. I'm dying. Not really, but it'd be nice to have more than just 4 and 3. I'd be okay with 5 and 4. I'd be okay with a 1 increase on both. I don't even care if they give me any more elixir slots. If I only get 2, that's fine. Because the elixirs are pretty good. I gotta remember, I have them. I was seeing they're going like that liquid flame. I'm like, I don't have any healing. I still had elixirs. I just didn't fucking think about it.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
Here you go.
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals. And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Cool. Consumable potency. Okay. Consumable potency enhanced. Score. That means everything heals me more. I'll take that. Gold potions, high potions now restore more HP, while strength, stone skin, and Lionheart tonics last longer.
Let's see about planting those seeds then.
Cool, so that was the increase. Now I need the potency increase. Now I just need how many I can hold increased. Be nice to know how I do that. Alright.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid?
We are done with all that. Fucking living flame. That fight kicked my ass.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned that Kutkaslad haven't been seen there of late.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
So I probably have a little bit before anything increases.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
Yeah, shit.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
She was forced to use it a lot.
Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Just fucking say it. God, you fucking cock blockers.
In here.
Gav, I want to punch you so badly right now. I want to fucking punch you so fucking badly right now.
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
What?
Gav, I want to punch you so fucking badly right now.
This isn't the Dhalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
It is, but if Clive doesn't go...
Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this...
I want to know who
just to
sent
fight
him
me.
the head.
Besides which, I'm not
not about to stand and watch.
I'm pretty sure it was Benedicta's head.
Into the dirt.
I want to know who sent Kupko whatever they sent of Benedicta. I'm pretty sure it was her head.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Oh, there's a fucking chest back here? With a goblin coin? Alright, so now we need to, we need to talk to Otto. We need to pay Kupka down. His unbridled rage is taking too much.
Gov gave you the news then?
We're leaving for Rosalith, but not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces.
Yeah.
Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Alright, let's go talk to Vivian. Vivian, our tactician.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We are going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Yeah, it had to be Mother. It had to be Mother. She's the only one I can think
Let
of.
us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
That makes sense.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident. But not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dhalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
All right, Gav, you just gotta be careful. Because we are going to be dealing with a dominant. So we have some marks there. Oh god, we have like 3 marks in here. In that area. In this area. We're gonna have to start killing some of these marks, guys. Simple as that.